Questions?
Lucas, Greg decided to start you today, and based on your shooting performance, that was a pretty good choice. Just talk about getting the chance to start and obviously taking maximum advantage of it.
Getting to start is just an opportunity that he gave me, and I'm appreciative of. But really, that doesn't change anything. DeJuan, Devontae, no matter who's starting, we're all playing pretty similar minutes. We all have confidence in each other, and today the shots were falling, and Coach Lansing's given us all confidence, which is a credit to him, and my teammates have given all of us confidence. So shots were falling today, and I don't know, it was a good time.
I've seen you have some hot hands through your career, going back even into high school, of course. And where does that rate? In your little personal pantheon. That's 9 of 9 is hard to beat.
Yeah, there was one game in high school I played Flora that I was pretty hot, but that was up there for sure.
What kind of mentality do you get into? You had open shots. There were good shots, and the shooter's mentality, I suppose, kicks in there. Talk about what you're thinking, and your teammates were finding you too, which helped.
Oh yeah. My teammates were screening and giving me good passes, and I able to find some open shots. And once they started going down, you just keep shooting, and they kept going in, and your confidence grows, and your teammates' confidence grows, and that's just kind of how it goes once a shooter gets hot. So I was fortunate that I did today, but can't rely on that all the time.
How tough is it, Lucas, as hot as you were, to not take a bad shot? All the looks you took were good, clean looks at the rim, and you didn't force anything. When you're 9 of 9, I would think the urge to start chucking a little bit would kind of kick in.
Well, I always try to just take good shots. There's always just a temptation to take bad shots, but I think all of us on the team make it a point to take good shots and not to take bad shots. Even if you're hot, I still think moving the ball is important and keeping your teammates involved. And the percentage shows that they're good shots, and I think all of us teammates, we all take good shots, and I think that's helpful for the team for sure, to take just good shots and not force them.
Lucas, the important shots were at the beginning of the second half, which, despite the fact that you shot real well in the first half, the team was down. Talk about giving the team a lift in the second half, which you guys needed at that point. High Point had been playing well to that point.
Like I said, credit goes to my teammates who set good screens and found me, for open shots, and they went down. So I think our defense really fueled our offense, especially in the second half. The first half, our defense was okay, but they're a really, really talented team. In the second half, I think our defensive intensity picked up. Guys like Khristian were going, and Manny and Eitel got going there a little bit, and just the defensive intensity. I think that's what changed the game. The threes are, the offensive, what everybody looks at, but it's a defensive pressure put on that really helped, I think.
Yeah, Khristian, I don't want to lose sight of you here. Good game, got going in the second half. Talk about what got you going and kind of, allowed you to get some good shots in the paint in particular.
Just attacking the basket. Lately I've just been settling for jump shots. Getting my head down, not really being aggressive on offense like Coach wants me to be. So, I got a couple eases early, and that kind of got me going along with the defensive end. I kind of like to bring energy on defense, so I just carried that throughout the whole game.
When you have a teammate that gets hot like that, what kind of energy does that give to everybody else? It seemed like that was a big jolt for everybody on both ends of the floor to see that.
He started, so we knew we had to look for him early. Once he started hitting shots, I kept telling him to keep shooting. This is the one guy on the team that we want to shoot. No matter if he has 3 guys in his face, we have confidence in him that it's going to go down. And tonight was his night. He stepped up big for us.
Talk about the team overall in the second half. The defense was better. The offense was obviously much better. Talk about what that says about the team, because High Point had given you guys a little punch in the gut in the first half, and you guys had the moxie to come back and deal with it.
Yeah, next to UCLA, they're the best team we've played so far. I think we got after really aggressive on defense, and that helped our offense. The bench was in it, defense was in it. We were more alert to Brown and Chaney because them were the best 2 players in the post. Us not being a big solid team down low, I think that we needed to help out more, and we did. Me and Manny helped out big on them. RJ, Kitch, again, they did a great job on them, and the guards did a great job flying around and everything. So our defense was really aggressive.
Khristian, you talk about those high-energy plays you make on defense. They're there on offense, too. You can see it, some dunks, some big plays. Do you consider yourself someone to be there for those impactful plays, maybe when the team needs a push?
I try to. I think everybody should, but I just kind of like to bring the energy, make the big plays that gets the crowd standing up. That's kind of what Coach Lou always tells me, to get everybody going, get the energy guy. I'm kind of like the personality of the team, so I kind of like making big plays like that. Gets everybody going. It just helps us all the whole game.
Lucas, you currently have the school record for most 3-pointers in a row. You've hit 8 in a row. That's going back to the Ball State game. That ties the school record. Were you here when Jay Tunnels has that? You have it with him. Were you on the team at that point?
I wasn't on the team at that point, but was it Illinois State that
Yeah.
did that? I was watching the game on TV, so.
Unfortunately, you were one attempt short of setting the school record for percentage. I mean, do all these records? What do they mean to you in a game like this?
I mean, I don't feel like I've done anything special. The shots happen to be going down. It's just a plus, We're happy to get the win, and luckily that could lift us over the team today. And the record just, if that comes with it, it does. If it doesn't, that's fine too. We got the win, which is what's important.
Talk about coming off a win like this, and now New Mexico coming in here next weekend. How big is that second half you played today?
It's real big. I mean, Coach, harped on this team since Ball State that Ball State was over. We had a good game against them. Beat them by 20 on the road. So we had to match that to come in here, and now we have a full week to prepare for one of the best teams in the country to come in here next week. So I think we're gonna do a real good job. Coach gonna prepare us well, and we're gonna fight that game.
Yeah, I think it needs to be said that our coaches prepare us so well for teams, and we come into the game knowing almost exactly what we need to do. And so just for us, if we just perform what the coaches tell us to do, we're gonna play well. We're gonna have a good chance of winning. So looking forward to New Mexico. They're a good team, and it's gonna be a good test for us for sure.